What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. Yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, I bought a truckload of brand new product from Lowe's. This is not returns, this is new product. However, I'm told there may be some box damage just from freight shipping, the way it's all stacked on the pallets. Beyond that, it is all brand new product. I was also told there's not going to be much for tools. It's mostly going to be, I saw some pictures, things like garage door openers, lighting, stuff like that. So we're anticipating it to arrive today. The truck was loaded up in Arkansas yesterday morning, and it is a full truckload, so it's not bouncing from terminal to terminal. It's being delivered straight from the warehouse in Arkansas to my warehouse, and it was loaded yesterday morning. So I got a couple of trailers to move, and then we are going to await the shipment. I paid $5,500 for the truckload, an additional $1,400 for, wow, it's dark in here, an additional $1,400 for shipping, and there was like a $200 fee. I used PayPal to pay for it, and there's reasoning why. Now, I could have just wire transferred the money over, and it would have costed me like 12 bucks for a wire, but I paid $200 instead to go over PayPal with a credit card, and here's why. For starters, I get 142 of that back in the credit card rewards. I get 2% back on this card. So now we're down to like, what was that, 58 bucks or so in cost to pay for it. Well, this is a new credit card, the Chase Inc. business card. I don't know if they're still doing this deal. Here's the deal, 12 months interest free, and spend $3,000 within the first 3 months and you get an extra 500 bucks. So this obviously puts me over that $3,000. So I get 500 bucks in addition, and I don't need to go to the bank and sit and wait. I've got a small credit union. Doing a wire transfer is kind of a pain. I can't just do it over an app. I actually have to go to the bank and sit in the accountant's office and go through that. Much easier this way, and I make a little money. So we have the keys here. My loading dock is full of fixtures from Shopco. So I'm not using my loading dock. I'm using my neighbor's loading dock. They gave me a key. I'm not going to show you the key, but they gave me a key to their warehouse because it is Saturday, so no one's there. So I just need to move their trailers and I can use their loading dock. As an added bonus, another neighbor of mine has a forklift. Again, Saturday. No one is here in this building. So if it's too much of a pain to move these pallets across the pavement, he's just going to do it for me. I'll pay him a few bucks for it on Monday. So let's go move these trailers. I cannot wait to get my loading dock back because then I won't need a lift gate to ship items or pay the neighbor to use his forklift to load them on a truck. Well, Shopko closed, what, 3 weeks ago, I think? So we're getting through, no, it was June 23rd, a month and 3 weeks ago. We're getting pretty well through this stuff, and I should have my loading dock back soon. So this, for those of you who don't ship or receive trucks, is called a dock leveler. What it does is it creates a bridge so you can roll a pallet jack across to a semi-truck. Made me really nervous. Look how screwy this is. It did not want to lift. It was sunk below the floor level. I thankfully got it to lift using a screwdriver, but if I couldn't get that to lift, then I would be basically unloading this full semi-truck by myself, by hand, box by box, and that would suck. Bringing one of my carts over just in case I need it. Because for reference, my door is way over there, and I'm going all the way to those yellow pillars or whatever you want to call them. It's a bit of a walk if I need to go get something. So if you're curious, here's my loading dock and why I can't get a truck in it. Merchandise from Office Depot, from Shopko, a ton of fixtures. That's where the truck needs to go, way over there. There's also about 50 shopping carts in there, but I do need this. So my first experience with Uber Freight, not good so far. This trucking company, according to their website, it seems like a decent sized company, over 100 drivers, over 50 trucks. It's CHH Carriers, but there's a lot of spelling errors on their website. It seems to be like maybe not done well. Like, it looks like a WordPress site that I could put together in half an hour, plus spelling errors. But anyways, I called them 2 hours ago because I'd been waiting a while. Truck hasn't shown up yet. He said he would look into it, give me a call back. Haven't gotten a call back. I just called him a minute ago. It's a cell phone. That's the main phone number on their website. It's a cell phone. So I left him a voicemail. Little annoyed. See, the big issue, the bane of my existence in this business is truckers, or I should say transportation companies. In the U.S., I think worldwide even, there's a trucker shortage. So there aren't enough truck drivers to supply the demand, meaning they can just do whatever they want. They're going to get business regardless, whether they are a good company or not. Really annoying. I've had shipments 2 weeks late from companies, although I don't expect that for this one because it is a full truckload, and I don't want to leave a truck sitting full that long. Hopefully I get at least a call back. So it is now Monday. I'm assuming that means the truck will come today. So once again, I'm pulling those 2 trailers out of the loading dock. Oh, I hate trucking companies so much. Finally here. So one thing that's important, closed-toed shoes. Don't want to be going in these. A couple of those were not fun to unload from the truck. So before I start showing you the pallets, I want to describe a little bit how they were described to me. First off, I paid $7,100 for the truckload. I still haven't counted the pallets. There should be about 26, which would put me at $273 average cost per pallet. Some of them are worth significantly more than that, some less. But overall, I look at it as a whole. How much am I going to make on this truckload, not on each pallet? For example, this pallet here, well, this is a bad example because this was half a pallet. This was stacked on top of another one. But anyways, I'm not making $273 on these patio trelli. I don't know how you pronounce it. But you gotta look at it as a whole because another pallet, I might make $800-900. So anyways, they were advertised that, Lowe's product from Lowe's, it's never stacked well. That pallet there was on top of a pallet of fluorescent light bulbs, so a lot of those are shattered. They're just not stacked well. That's just part of the business. A lot of it. Staples was also notorious for that, where there'll be a bunch of, more fragile items on the bottom, and then a bunch of printer paper on top, damaging everything. It happens. They said there's 1,500 pallets total. They're going to pick a truckload, pick enough to fill a semi-truck. I bought 2 of these loads, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Some of the pallets aren't going to be pretty. Some of them are not going to be good. Other ones are going to be great. Their goal is to try and not stick everyone with a full truckload of not good stuff. I think I did pretty well. So far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pallets. 7, there's one outside. 7 pallets moved into here. I'm kind of restacking them, kind of condensing some of them together, moving some on shelves, as you can see behind me here, just because we need to fit it all in this small area here. So this was 1 pallet, all of this lighting as well as this up here. Ironically, I bought these ceiling fans separately. I got these, I bought them locally here, so that's not part of it. But everything else here, so we've got some of these nice lights, some pendant lights. That also came with the Toys R Us stuff, which is a different video. A bunch of these little hooks, which I think I can do decently on eBay. They're gonna be really easy to ship. We've got some bigger lights down here, some outdoor lights. There's a fancy chandelier. This pallet here looks like it's entirely lighting. So we've got these smooth, what are these? Basically recessed can lights, but LED, so they're thinner. They look like they connect like that somehow, so I'm not entirely sure how they connect. But I've got a whole bunch of them on here. We've also got some of these floodlight bulbs, and then a bunch of these. These were clearanced out at $1.74 each. Original price is $7. These are floating power supplies for track lighting. I'm probably going to list these in packs of 4 or 10, or I'm not sure, but on eBay. Looks like we've got some, let's move this box here. I haven't really looked into this too much. Emergency lights. These sometimes are expensive. I'll look those up on eBay as well. And then a whole bunch of LED downlight 4-pack, whatever that is. Is there a picture of it on here? No, there isn't. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's cases or if that's how they're packaged for retail, but a whole bunch of those. We've got these patio trellises. Now the way it's supposed to work are these are supposed to rotate out, like that one, or like you can see here to stick plants in, but you can see they're kind of rusted, which is probably why they were liquidated out, so you can't actually rotate them. I'm gonna try and spray some WD-40 in there. Some of them are also broken. You can see there's supposed to be one there. I'm gonna try and sell this whole pallet as a whole for like 150 bucks. There's 16 of them on here, so they'll be less than 10 each, just to get rid of it. This was actually kind of 2 pallets. Yeah, this was 2 pallets condensed down to 1. We've got a whole bunch of these vacuum cleaners. Some of them have some significant box damage, but some of them are pristine. We've got these. I actually opened one of these. I think that one was full of brand new door hardware. I saw a lot of Schlag stuff. Some floor model vacuums. These aren't returns. These were the floor models. You can see Lowe's display. No batteries or chargers, but they should still do all right. Same with this Black & Decker leaf blower. That was on the pallet with this stuff. And this box, not really a lot of value, but this was on it too. Just a lot of random little trim pieces and electrical. Oh, this is plumbing, I think. Inline lubricator. So I'm not entirely sure what that goes to. Some of these, this type of stuff usually does pretty well. And then there, you can see a whole bunch of lighting. What else is on here? I think this is fancy blinds. You can see the plastic, the ones that look like wood. We've got a whole stack of these plastic totes. These will do. I usually sell these really well. I can get probably $2 or $3 a piece for them, and there's, I don't know, 20 or so there, rough estimate. We got some outdoor lighting here. I'm not sure what's going to be inside of that box, so we'll go through these later. These are closet curtain rods. What I'm going to do is try to find some Facebook groups for real estate investing where you've got a lot of landlords. A lot of this stuff is going to be great for them. What do we have down here? I'm not entirely sure what that is. We got some ballasts for excuse me, we got some ballast for like a patio or maybe stairs. So some decent stuff. This was the top of the pallet before. These are inserts for screen doors. Neat stuff. Let me see if I can open this without knocking stuff. Oh, no, I don't think that's gonna. Well, there we go. You can see a whole bunch of door hardware in here. Should do all right with that. Now let's take a walk outside. I intentionally left this one outside because I'm trying to sell these, so I don't want it to get buried back there with the others. This is a really good pallet. I already listed it on Facebook Marketplace. It's a bagger for those brands, 42 and 46 inch deck riding lawnmowers. Original price, it was clearance for $165. Original price was $329. Based on the date on here, I'm guessing they probably clearanced it out end of season, October 5th of last year. So, as winter comes, it gets very cold. Well, I shouldn't say it gets cold up here because these didn't come from here. Anybody who knows where store 1565 is, that's where that came from. The pallets came from Arkansas, but they could have come from any store. I've got 5 of them here. So if you look at a retail value of $330, so that's $660, $1,320, $14, $15, $1,650 right there. Plus this other stuff over here. We've got some lampshades. They look like pretty nice ones. Recessed lighting for a drop ceiling. Some more lighting in here. There's a ton of lighting on here. There is, what is that? I think it's a light. 2-light vanity. Tough to see through the plastic. But I've got these listed for $175 each. See if I can move them on Facebook Marketplace first. That's a good deal if you're looking for one. But we are getting towards the end of the season now, so maybe not. So I'm hauling the other pallets over here, and I will show you more as I get through them. Here's another poorly stacked pallet. Whole bunch of deck stain down here. That should do pretty well. Bunch of these planters. What is this? I don't know what this is. Tripod mist stand. Ooh. Okay, so you connect your hose to it and it'll mist you. That's a Swiffer wet jet. That might still be a sealed case. There might be a couple of wet jets in there. Whole bunch of stuff. This pallet here is all smalls. We've got some retail display lighting. This is a countertop piece. Oh, what do we have here? Ready to use grout. Looks like some lighting down below. I'm not entirely sure what is in this box. It's sealed, so I can't get to it right now. Looks like some more lighting. There's a lot of lighting on here. And then some tile. That little box of tile was originally 43 bucks, clearance down to 38. So that's some decent stuff. Obviously not nearly enough for a whole floor though. Maybe someone will buy it for a project. Got a whole bunch of these subway tiles, you know, enough for a backsplash. Looks like 3 cases. What else? Some 5-gallon buckets of stain or paint or something. I see some gallon-sized things in there. So we'll go through these a little bit more in depth in a little bit. That says Clorox. This might be some bleach. Got 3 more in here. This has just a ton of small stuff. Here's some nice cobalt toolbox drawer liners. We've got a bunch of those. Some door thresholds. Some rugs. What other fun stuff might be in here? That's an empty box. Systems enclosure, whatever that is. Home systems enclosure. Probably some sort of electric box. Over here, now this was probably the heaviest pallet. This is all these quartz vanities for a bathroom, 46-inch. There are 8 of them in the box, and then 1 loose right here on top with the sink. We also got some hose. What else is in here? I'm not entirely sure what's in this box. Let's open this one up. All right. Oh, is it taped shut? No, it's not. This is, oh, more hose. Wait, I thought it was garden hose. What exactly is this for? Sprinkler pipe for underground sprinklers. That's what those are going to be. So we've got a whole bunch of that up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases of that. Looks like 2 rolls on each one. And then here's more. Same brand, so I'd imagine it's more of that, but it might be something else. Now this pallet here, this is all like the store displays. We get some fancy lights here they had on display. We got a, well, it looks like a pretty nice ceiling fan. Are those 2 separate colors? Usually the bottom. Yeah, the bottom matches. So they just have a separate one flipped out so you can see the other ones. We've got, whatever that is, a whole bunch of those that are new. And then just some lighting, some shades, a smiley face. It's actually a toothbrush holder. So all sorts of stuff in here. And I think that's all that I brought in so far. I gotta go get more pallets. Brought in a few more. This is 510 of these fluorescent light bulbs. I've had to buy these before for up there. They are not cheap. I just listed this pallet on Facebook Marketplace. 20 bucks a box or $250 for the whole pallet. There are 510 bulbs. You're looking at, I think, like $600 or $700 retail. So that would be a good deal. Also on this pallet was this, which is a light fixture for them. There's a picture of it. I took that off because pictures. And also, here's a nice thing. This GE cooktop. It is new, no packaging. It was a retail display. It was very dusty. I had to clean it off. This exact model is at Lowe's right now on sale for 900 bucks. It's, I think, $1,179 normal retail. So I listed this on Facebook Marketplace for 500. So that pallet alone would be 500 and 250 if I can get that. I mean, that's 750. Plus I'll have this light left over. Next, we've got this pallet, and this might be one of the best ones on here. First off, we've got this barrel fountain. It's a fountain for the garden that, you know, looks like whiskey barrels. I don't know what that is. Maybe a light fixture. Oh, that might just be part of this box. What is that? Yeah, that's just part of the box. We got some loose tile on top here. Let's see if we can quick figure out. Oh, it's a little vanity sink. I don't know if you can really see. There you go. Vanity sink for a bathroom. But here's where it gets exciting. This is a whole bunch of smalls. A ton of these speakers. Ceiling speakers. These are worth about 40 bucks on Amazon if I choose to send them in. You get a big outdoor antenna. Whatever that was, the original price was 51, marked down to 46. Rotozip dust vault, I don't know. Original price 20, so maybe I can get 10 on eBay. Towel bars. But this just has a ton of stuff. Look at that, ceiling speakers. I can't quite tell what that is. Oh, light bulbs, 65 watt LED bulbs. So just all kinds of stuff. This I feel like is going to be really good digging through them. Got a whole bunch of these, which are, what are these? Shades of some sort? Yeah, those window shades. Got a bunch of these. Some really long power strips. So that's that pallet. And I think that's it. I gotta go get more. Also, something interesting about these, I looked them up on Amazon. Where's the barcode? Let me come over here and find a barcode for you. If you're watching on your computer, scan this barcode. Pause it and scan the barcode. You can see what it's going for on Amazon. Or you could just look it up by that model number. Amazon is in a little bit cheaper, but if I match Amazon, I get $219 each after fees. That's $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, $1,000 right here on Amazon. Now, how do I ship these? They're actually not heavy. They're very light. Very difficult to show you on, while trying to hold the camera. But I would estimate these are probably about 40, 50 pounds each. I'm just gonna leave them right on the pallet like this and ship them right on a pallet. It'll probably cost, depending on how far it's going, between $100 and $200 to ship this pallet. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna walk away with $700, $800, $900. I can definitely live with that. That pays for a good percentage of this truckload. I'll have to rewrap it because I need to take these stickers off. I need to be able to access it for labels. And then I'm not gonna box these. I'm just gonna put my box labels right on it. Then you wrap it with stretch wrap and shipping labels go right on the outside. If they are over 50 pounds, I'll need to put team lift stickers on it. And for reference, if they're over 100 pounds, you need to put mech lift stickers on it. I mean, you need like a forklift to move it. But they're definitely not over 100. I'd be surprised if they're over 50. Anyways, these should be really good. I'm excited, and great rank. They'll sell really quick. Downside is if they get returned, that could be problematic because they're gonna ship it in the box. Box is gonna get all beat up, and it's not gonna be worth it to send one on a pallet. But this is the type of thing I don't expect to get returned. I think we'll be okay. Two more pallets here. This one's got a whole bunch of tile. Well, one of the boxes busted open, so we got some broken ones, but these should be decent. 4 boxes here. These, oh, looks like part of a countertop, a very small countertop piece. But these are fireplace inserts. You can see it in the picture there. These can't be cheap. Let's see if there's a price tag on any of these. It doesn't look like it. I have no idea what they go for. But I'd imagine they go for probably several $100s. Then we've got this one here. All of this Armstrong boxes, that's ceiling tiles. And then we've got Rubbermaid fast track rail hook system. We've got a truck box here. Cobalt truck box was $189. Looks like it was reduced, so hopefully there's no damage on it. And then up here, it's a whole bunch of these window covers for rough neighborhoods, all brand new. Got 2 more pallets in here. We've got some lighting, some cobalt mesh baskets. What else is under here? Railing pieces, a whole bunch of smalls down here. What is this? Light bulb, I'm thinking. A broken light bulb. So let's get this in the trash. What else is in here? More lighting. I think that's lighting of some sort. Yep, pendant lights. Hey, I've been selling a ton of these. I don't know if it's the same one, but I've been moving a lot of these on eBay. So that's nice to see. Oops, all kinds of stuff in there. Over here, let's see what we have. Curved base with drain, probably a shower pan. This is a vanity top. I suppose we can look over here. 2 more vanity tops. This one, I did look at that. It says has a small chip on it. So that might be a tougher sell, but flush valves. Zern, is that, I think they're decent. Well, there you go, $117 retail. This could be a good item for eBay. What else is up here? This shower bar, CO detector. I don't know what this other stuff is. That's a Kohler box. I don't know what's in it because the label is either going to be here or on the bottom. You can't see it on any of the exposed sides, but Kohler is a pretty high-end brand. Judging by the size of the box, I would guess it is a sink for like a bathroom. Here's one of the not so great pallets. We got a bunch of cable. What kind of cable is this? Is it, I don't even know what that is. 18 gauge 4 conductor, indoor outdoor use. So is this electrical? I'm not an electrician, so I don't know. Audio cable maybe? Oh, sound. So audio cable. Maybe we can find a buyer. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 cases of it. I'm not sure what retail was on, but then we've got a whole bunch of these shovels. Original retail of 20, clearance down to 5. These are the fancy ones with the ergonomic handles. Should be able to do all right with these come winter. And then we get some with just the straight handles, run-of-the-mill shovels. Now I'm gonna try and condense this down. I think I can fit most of that right here. Additionally, we've got this, 2 pallets stacked. Looks like, what is this, light bulbs? $28 retail. Baffle kit, deflect, that's done, baffle kit, LED baffle kit. So I'm guessing these are like LED lights for, yeah, here we go. LED can lights. There might be inserts to go in them. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Anyways, 28 bucks retail each. There's a whole bunch of them. We got a ceiling fan and then some other, I think these are more lights of some sort. Down here we've got more light fixtures. Let's see, anything else? Wall sconce. That might be a light fixture. I can't quite see. But I can stack more on top of this pallet. I don't want to do too much because, oh, this is something different too. This is more lights, LED smooth. So I'm guessing that goes into your old recessed can lights to make them LED. So I looked this up on Amazon, very poorly ranked, but selling for like 160 bucks. On eBay, I couldn't find this exact item, with similar ones about 50 to 75. I've got like 10 cases. That's $500 to $750 right there. Oh, looks like a list of what might be on this pallet. So we've got some more deck stain. This is self-priming flat paint. Here we got some mailboxes. And one of these was pretty nice. This thing, look at that mailbox. I thought there was, there you go, $169 price on it. That's a nice mailbox. That's a really nice one. We've got a whole bunch of these things. Let me grab one. We're gonna open it up. It's looks like just paint swatches, I think. Let's cut it open. See what's in it. I need 2 hands to get that one open. Oh my. So we got some removable decals, a handbook, and a little tiny tray and roller. This is, there's more under here. The rollers, the little tiny. So maybe someone will buy them for those. They sold them for $2 in the store. I might get $2 for all of them. Wait, what was $7.98? Wow. I'm just gonna try and move them all in one lot, see if I can get a couple of bucks in a local auction. Additionally, we've got a couple more mailboxes here, and there's more stuff. This doesn't go all the way down. Somewhere over here I was able to look down. Look at that, another big mailbox. Oh wait, this is one whole thing going all the way down. So that must have the stand, the post in with it as well. Is it over here? Yeah, you can see down there, that's open. Okay. But you get some paint and stuff, a large box of something. So it's not all these dumb things, but not an amazing pallet, but some of these mailboxes I think will do pretty well. This pallet has potential to be good, but every single item on it is water damaged. Not sure what the deal is there. We've got some of these baby gates. They look like pretty nice ones, decent sized ones. There's 2 of these, in-ground pool pump. So should do well with those. I don't know what the rest of this stuff is. It says 3M. Home water filtration, advanced under sink replacement. Interesting. See if I can get one of these out. I want to see what it is. All right, I have not opened it yet. Let's, ooh, this looks good. You might need to shake these out in order to do it with one hand. Oh, jackpot. Let me see what these are going for. These might be really good. Let's look it up here. On Amazon, ooh, rough rank. Let's check eBay. eBay. On eBay, none. Interesting. I'm gonna try and manually search that. I need two hands for it. So I looked up that model number right there, and you can see these are off-brand ones. Or no, that one isn't. 40 bucks, 40 bucks, 26. These are off-brand. 29, 24, and 49. So they may take a little while to sell. But if I can say get 20 bucks each, that'll be 40 bucks per box since there's 2 in each box. Now let's count out how many we've got. We're 3 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that direction. So that's 30. 60, that's also 3 tall. 90. So there's 90 of them. Maybe a little less. It looks like we might be short one on there. We'll just round and say 90 of them at 40 bucks each is, what, like $350-ish dollars. We're in the home stretch here. We've got square balusters. Oh, for, those seem like large balusters. Oh, wrong type of baluster. I'm thinking fluorescent lights. No, they go for decking. We've also got some lighting that uses a different type of baluster. Ballast, that's what I'm thinking of. Never mind. A bunch of this luxury vinyl plank tile. This stuff's decent. I'm hoping all of this is the same style, for lack of a better term, because that'll make it easier to sell. Looks like we've got some light stuff here. Some mats. I saw a few of these on another pallet. It's for decking when you're building a deck. And I think this is more of those balusters there. Now, as you can see, we're getting full. There are 3 pallets out here and only room for 1 of them. So I'm gonna need to restack some of them. This small one I'm gonna stack on top of some there. This one as well, and the main reason is because all of these are going on eBay, so I can put them in a different part of the warehouse. All of those 3M filters. So that's not gonna be too bad to restack. And that one will just roll right in here. This is exhausting work. I've got a truck dock right behind this door. It would have been much easier, but unfortunately it's full of Shopko stuff, as you saw earlier. So I can't wait to get that dock empty. Some decent stuff here. Let's go back and review all of this stuff. And we're gonna go through a couple of these pallets so you can get a better idea. I wanna go through this one because that one looks really good. Might go through that one or maybe that one. I think that one had more smalls, and that's gonna create some more space as well. Ignore that table. So we've got some good stuff here. And then right up there, again, ignoring the fans, there's another pallet of lighting. My goal is to have this all sold in a couple of weeks. We're gonna try and move through it. I've got a couple other things that I'm working on now, so I don't really have time to deal with it right now, other than moving through enough to have a little bit of space. Everything else, my goal is 3 weeks from now, which will have us about the middle of September to be sold out, other than a few things that I'm trickling through eBay. Some of this lighting might do really well on eBay. Let's look that up. You know, people complain when I stand on the merchandise. Are you still going to complain when the merchandise is flooring? These aren't as great as I was hoping. That one sold well, but a lot of them are in the $20 range with free shipping. They are going to be... Oh, this box is pretty light. Let's weigh it. If I can keep this under a pound, including the shipping carton, then we're money. It's easy because it's going first class. It'll cost $5 to ship. All right, let's see what she weighs. Nope, it's going to be over a pound just by itself, unfortunately. Wow, here's a drop ship opportunity. You saw how well they were selling on eBay. Look what they cost on Amazon. So buy it on Amazon, sell it on eBay. Not a good idea because that's against both Amazon Prime, TOS, and eBay's terms of service, but people do it. So that would be why I'm probably not going to list them on eBay because of how low they are on Amazon. Oh well, I think we'll do well with these anyway. Here's another product from the same brand. By the way, this is the double stack pallet over here. These, I think, are the ones that I just looked up over there. I must have them on 2 pallets. Let's look this one up. Looks to be pretty comparable. I mean, outside of Amazon, the price is pretty good. Rank isn't amazing, but you know, next FBA offers $23.95. But this is a type of product that I don't know if I'm extremely comfortable selling on Amazon, just because I don't want to risk getting an IP claim. But if I had enough of them, it might be worth reaching out to the company and seeing, you know, what their opinion is of me selling these on Amazon. So I'm going through and doing this pallet, stacking it onto the other one. Look what I found. Case packed. These are outdoor outlet boxes. I don't know what these go for. I can't imagine a lot, but they might be a good seller locally. Let's look it up on Amazon. Again, wouldn't really feel comfortable selling this on Amazon, but you can give me an idea of value. Amazon themselves selling for $8.48, so I could probably get $5 a piece for them, and it might be worth, I'm not gonna look it up now, but selling the entire case as one lot here on eBay. Okay, I need 2 hands for this. So these didn't actually go to anything. They're just really large pipe fittings. This is like one you would use for the drain coming off of a toilet. Very large pipe fittings. There are 4 of them in here. Look how water damaged these boxes are. I might need to open these up to make sure nothing was damaged in there. These are the pool filters. Here's a chandelier that was in this box. You know, water really isn't going to hurt this. Maybe the screws that hold it to the ceiling might get a little rusted, but that can always be replaced, and oftentimes you're going to use the same ones from your old light fixture. So I don't think there's really any issues with most of this stuff being wet. This in-ground pool pump too, I mean, those I think are typically outside. Here. Here's a demonstration of it outside, so I can't imagine water's going to hurt this thing. But we'll have to do a little research to figure that out. These baby gates, there's 3 of them. This box is open and it's a little rough up here. It almost feels like unfinished wood where you can feel, oh, maybe not. Maybe this is unfinished. I don't know, does it say on here? No, it doesn't. I don't know, but it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, so I don't see why this wouldn't sell. This still moves very freely. Should be fine. Here is what the pool pump looks like, and obviously there's no way I would ever send something to Amazon in this condition, but for reference on price, $259, and I suppose it's not ranked amazing, but $259 on Amazon. I don't know how that compares to other places like Lowe's, for example. Let's see. Oh, these are like stuck together. Hold on. Found a sticker. Original retail at Lowe's was $404, and they clearanced it out at $282. And like I said, I've got 2 of them. So these should do pretty well. I can't imagine I can't get $100 a piece for them. So this is that Home Systems electrical panel, or Home Systems enclosure. Basically an electric panel. This is something that may have been rusted, because usually these are just made of steel. So and there goes that. It sounded like broken glass. There's just broken glass on top of it. So I'm gonna open this up and see if we can see what it looks like inside. Well, this looks pretty nice if you ask me. Not a single sign of rust or anything. The boxes are awful, but the item itself is perfect. It's just an enclosure though. I can't imagine these are expensive. Now this box looks rough and I can't find any sort of branding on it, so we're gonna open it and see what it is. If there's no branding, that means it's probably a case of something that's retail packaged inside. Let's see if we can, oh, there we go, got it open. These are wrought iron fence posts, I think. It doesn't say on there, but these can't be cheap, and they are, since they're sealed in plastic, despite the box getting soaked, they are perfect. Lastly, we've got something that is almost guaranteed damaged. Or is it? If I can get it open without breaking something. Wow, somehow this made it through. I'm going to take them out and look a little closer, but these are more of those LED recessed lights. How did this not destroy them? And then it looks like we've got another box of them right here. And then all of these are my filters. Now over here it looks pretty bad. But here's the thing, inside of this box is another cardboard box. And inside of that box, it's sealed in plastic. So what I'll probably do is these ones that are in nicer shape, I'll just sell them as a 2-pack and ship it right in this box. Just throw a shipping label right in that box. These ones that are actually water damaged though, I may even sell them without the retail box. So we kind of already looked at this pallet, but I'm gonna destack it so I can get it in there. I'll show you anything that you might not have seen. We've got the lights, we've got the balusters, some flooring. I'm gonna try and stack this up. Yeah, it collapsed a little bit when I cut it open. Look at this, so these composite balusters. Original price is $115 for the box, marked down to $28. That's a special order, so someone ordered these custom and returned them. You know, that's gotta suck for the store. If they had it sold at that and they have to sell it at this because someone returned it. So we've got 20 of these, and I know I saw them on another pallet. I'm trying to remember which one now. They fell through as I was pulling a pallet over. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. One of these pallets. Anyways, so we've got 20 boxes on this skid. These are gonna be a tough sell. They're not going for much online despite the fact that original price is $30. So this would be something, maybe I can find a deck builder or a home builder and try and push them all to them at $5 a box. It's probably a pretty good deal. That's what I'm gonna be doing with a lot of this stuff, just reaching out to companies who might buy this stuff typically and cutting them a deal, seeing if they'd be willing to buy more just to get, you know, they save some money, I make some money, works out well. If I find a deck company, these balusters as well as the other boxes I showed you would be good too. These are a little different. These are almost like a plastic material. So I don't know if that makes them better or worse than the composite ones. I thought that was green flooring at first. I've got 9 of these mats. I thought they were bigger. This is actually a good size, 2 by 3 feet for like a garage. I've got 9 of them. Original price, I saw in some of them. Let's see if I can find one. $14.98 is their regular price. This isn't a clearance tag. I think I'll do all right with these. Maybe I can get 8 or 10 bucks each. So there are 3 different styles on this LVT, luxury vinyl tile, also known as vinyl plank. This one we have the most of. It is that shadow oak. I've got, each of these is 10 feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 70 feet. 70 square feet here. These two are each about 40 square feet. This a little under, this a little over. 40 square feet might get you a bathroom. This will definitely get a bathroom or two. Nothing that someone's going to use in like a living room or a bedroom or something. However, here's the nice part. This stuff is probably still carried in the store. So someone can save money on half of their living room or bedroom and then buy the other stuff in the big store. So that helps. So I'm sure many of you have already corrected me in the comments. Totally miscounted these filters. I said 3 times 5 is 30. 3 times 5 is in fact 15. There were 45 boxes on this pallet. By the way, we haven't gone through all the pallets left yet. There's 2 left. Let me show you what those look like. I'm gonna leave them over here for a couple of weeks. So it's just 2 pallets. But one of them was an absolute nightmare to get off the truck. And the other, I haven't decided if it's gonna be an amazing pallet or not. Let me show you. So here's one of them. In fact, this pallet had a bunch of these fluorescent bulbs. What in the world are these? Tube guard with end caps. I guess to protect fluorescent bulbs, I guess, I'm not sure. Anyways, I had a bunch of fluorescent bulbs on it, and then that pallet of patio trellises were on top of it. What else do we have? Oh, decking, composite decking. Bunch of boxes of that. It looks like some doors, like some screen doors on here, and then a bunch of this composite decking, as well as some light bulbs. Some of those you can see right there is a broken one. There's another one of those deck things. A lot of decking though, and some doors. That one looks like it's busted, but maybe it's fixable. This is the one that I haven't decided if I'm in love with it or not. There's gotta be 200 or 300 shovels on here, snow shovels. We do get a lot of snow up here, so we'll do really well with them, potentially. I'm gonna have to find a way to store them for a few more months. It's mid-August, so we got at least 2 months before the snow starts. But there's a lot of shovels in there. Look, you can see them all stacked up there. And this is a pallet that's the size of 2 pallets. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I might try and bulk sell them to like a local hardware store or something. They might be able to move them, because the second we get snow, every store is sold out of shovels. So we'll make a decision later if these are good or not. By the way, that's why I made the comment about the other shovels. And then we've got some items that fell off of other pallets, some more of that composite decking, some more of these, and my trademark hat. So that's it for this video. Again, paid $7,100 all in, fees, freight, the whole shebang, $7,100. I think I'm gonna do really well with it. I bought these sight unseen, so I didn't even have pictures of them, let alone a manifest. I was told that he had 1,500 pallets to sell. He told me that an average truckload is going to retail about $65,000 retail, meaning what it sold for in the store. And I can see that. I mean, a lot of these lights are $100, $200. A lot of this tile is good money. I'm out of breath. I think I'm going to do really well with this, though. I am going to do another Lowe's video, so join me in the next video. I am going to dig through, let me climb over here, this pallet. Because I think there's gonna be a lot of good stuff in there, as well as this pallet. Both of these are full of just stuff, just tonnage, and this is the one that had all the speakers. So I'm gonna go through both of these on another video. I'm excited to see what's in them. All the other pallets are pretty straightforward. You can see what's on them. Oh, and this one, this is the other one I'm gonna go through. So 3 pallets. I don't know if we'll have to split that up into multiple videos then. We'll make a judgment call as I'm filming, but don't forget to check those out. And until then, I've been the Resale Rabbit. See you later. If you liked the video, like below, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. And some of this is going to be sold in my JLN Distributing Liquidation Facebook group. So look up JLN Distributing Liquidation group. Most of it is not, though, because it's not gonna really be worth shipping. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.